Hey Tristan, what's going on, man? So I just played on my microphone, so hopefully you still can hear me. But I want to break down this trade, man, that I took yesterday. Okay, so this is a chart I was showing you. This is yesterday right here. So remember, this is New York time. So we're in California, so we're 3 hours behind. So this was 16. This is 1500 right here, which is 3 p.m. New York. So it was around noon our time, and I actually took that trade when me and you were talking. I took it when it was right here. Now look, I told you I had a stop loss down here, so my stop loss almost got hit. You see how it came? You see, sometimes price would be tricky like that. Like I had to stop down here because the way I've been trained to do it through ICT, if this is the low, then we usually put the stop loss, 15 points below the low. So look at that. It almost got hit because here the stop loss was here. It was 15 points below the low right here. And we have something called candle lows, and then you have the actual low, and then you have the candle low. That's a whole nother topic in itself. So like I told you yesterday when we were talking, man, like I was waiting on price to take out this high right here because usually based on the pattern, I don't trade patterns because I actually know how to trade. I'm not somebody who just use patterns for those people who can't think for themselves, I guess. But because learning the structure is a lot more challenging. But the patterns do work. So 85% of the time, if it peaks out above that, like I was telling you, that Monday to hold on quick. Here's the Monday to Wednesday range right here. I was showing you yesterday. This highlighted section. Usually, if it breaks out above it, this is like a pressure cooker. So just imagine this being like on a stove or something. And then when it bursts out, usually it'll make a higher high. It'll take out Thursday's high. I don't think it's going to take out Thursday's high. It actually might do it because it's only like noon right now in New York. But I'm not betting on that. Okay. And actually, if you look at my notes right here, I actually predicted that price would turn right here because usually if price is above the weekly opening price, which is this blue line right here, this is getting a little too advanced for you, but just let me explain this real quick. This is all ICT's teachings. So this is a weekly opening price, which is extremely important. That's why I don't use indicators. All we need is the high, the open, the high, the low, and the close. So if price is above the weekly opening price, which is this blue line right here, this is the daily, this day's opening price. So if it's above the opening price, which is the blue line down there, then price should not close below it, the daily opening price. You see that? This is the daily opening price for Tuesday. If price is above the weekly opening price, it should not close below the daily opening price. It opened right here, okay? Because on this is a bullish candle. This is the low right here. This is the open. This is the close, and this is the high, okay? So let me zoom in because when I'm recording this, it can look kind of crazy. So the whole point of me showing you this is that I predicted that price would actually turn within 2 days. So this is how this works. That's why I have +2 right here. So the way it works is this is a pattern, and this is more like structure as well. So I said it's going to take 2 to 3 days, 2 to 3 days, 2 to 3 days highs to take. That's what the H mean. And then it says sell your long in the New York Open anywhere from 8 a.m. to noon. So the way it works is it usually reverses at the 2 days of high is taken. Once it closes below the weekly opening price, if it's above it, because if it's above the weekly opening price, which is this blue line, it should not close below each day that it's above it. It should not close below that day's opening price. It did it right there. So that let me know like, okay, well, within 2 days, we're about to reverse. And now that's why you see it coming down right here. I don't think it's going to take out this high, even though it could. But I already knew. That's why I sold my long. Okay, so I got in yesterday when me and you were talking. I got in here while we were at the movie thing yesterday, or we was acting yesterday. So remember, I told you my stop loss is down here. I was expecting price to take out this high, but I actually got out around like right here. Let me explain this. I got out right here. This is an engulfing candle. So you see how this red candle right here, you see how this candle, it engulfed it right here. It took it down. So I actually got out like right here. Okay. And yeah, man, so that's what happened. Thanks for watching.